Okay, to get access to the power steering belt or the water pump belt, same thing on the 2 liter here, you need to pull off this splash guard. You simply just pull straight down and unhook it from the subframe. These clips are what hold it in place. They're just spring clips. Later on we just push it back in place. Once you have it off, see the belt here and the serpentine belt, which we're going to take off in a minute. So this is the main adjustment here. It uses a 22mm wrench. Here's the tightening bolt, 13mm. There's a tightening bolt here, 13mm, and then this assembly basically just pivots on the 16mm, which you may or may not have to loosen. It all depends on how tight it is. So first thing you do is you loosen up the two 13s, and then you just use your 22 and you turn it. Now, depending on which way you're turning, again, it's going to walk along this little ridge here. So depending on which way you turn it, that's the way the pump usually goes. So you're turning it clockwise, and the pump will rotate in a clockwise position to the left, allowing slack in the belt, at which point you can then remove the belt. Or if you're just tightening the belt, go in a counterclockwise, the pump will walk to the right, the belt will get tight, and then you hold it under tension and re-tighten the locking bolts. So with the two locking bolts loose, if the pump does not want to rotate, then you'll have to free up the 16mm up here so that the pump can pivot. I usually don't worry about the 16 unless it's really loose. You can feel how tight the pump is or how difficult and you can use a 16 deep socket. Just make sure that it is tight then afterwards. The splash guard goes back in place through the mounting hole here, and then you just simply push it up into place and you'll hear it ratchet. Same on this side here. I usually use a long extension to help push it in place fully. That's it.